a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now Hero. To the paint. Here's Ware. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, in the pick and roll set, you expect Hero to take a shot. So when he hands it off, no one is ready.
Kennard on the wing. Hayes with the screen for Kennard. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 14. Jaquez outside. Ware finds Jaquez. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
They set the pick to the wing right side. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. Hachimura the screen. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's LaRavia. Nothing on the board. And the Lakers with another miss.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Kennard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hero, and it's Miami with another.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Kennard. Here's LaRavia. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. LaRavia's got his first points of the game.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Hero against Smith. Hero kicks to Ware. Here's Larson. Here's Jaquez. Offline with his three. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
"20 seconds left to play here in the third.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Takes a three. They get it back. Back to Hero. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, we've got Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Gardner in at the small forward position. Here's Hero. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Baiting a screen on Hero. Doncic fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Hero. Baiting a screen on Hero. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And again, it's Tyler Hero. And the Heat lead by 21.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Doncic outside. Drills it from outside.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Inside, here's Ware, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now, here's Doncic. The tray. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's good!
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
And here is Hero.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
Lakers trail by 19. Doncic outside. In the corner, it's James. Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. Lakers with the rebound. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Reeves the pass to Smart. Reeves with it. Doncic way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Fires the three. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The response triple answers back. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jaquez. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Puts up the three. That does not go.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It's all. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Bum day. They had a chance, but it shattered with their dumb ways because they weak even on a Saturday and Sunday. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning. We gon' keep on winning. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning. We gon' keep on. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
And now, 2K Sports. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals. Doors. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Giannis in at the 2. Now here's Bagley. Clock at 6. To the inside. Adebayo with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. It's stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. The 3 is up. Giannis grabs the board. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Wiggins, left side, from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. All alone. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game he had 28 points. It's stolen by Washington. Outside Irving. Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one belongs to Wiggins.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Giannis. No good from 11 feet. Irving with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Bagley. Back to Irving. Over Adebayo. Here's Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wiggins with a screen on Irving. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Irving against Mitchell. to the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Powell passes to Wiggins. Offline with a three. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Washington a screen. Here's Flag. And that one is hammered home.
Flag came into the league with an advanced offensive skill set, and you can see it in how he runs the pick and roll.
And here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Inside. And stolen by Bagley. Wiggins against Christie. The three ball. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside for Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Washington. Here's Wiggins. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Here's Flag, hounded by Wiggins. And there's the screen. Washington passes to Christie. And pushing it up, here's Miami. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night. Irving looking it over. Over Mitchell. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Adebayo, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Miami, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Yakachonis. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Tries again. Back to Bagley. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bagley, a screen on Powell. Here's Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Bagley, a screen on Powell. Here's Flag. He picked up 10 in his last game. That one's good. This game is all even. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back. Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Irving goes in. Bagley passes to Washington. Back to Bagley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bagley's got 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Down low. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Outside Bagley. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Jonas, this shot is good.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Bagley. And no good. The dry spell continues. Miami leading by 7. A minute 9 left to play in the first half. Here's Jonas. 6 points for him. Pass to Adebayo. Fires the 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Mitchell against Irving. Wiggins with a screen on Irving. Mitchell.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Irving for 3. Washington finds Irving. 20 feet out. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
With the 10-footer. And that's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first half. Miami out in front. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Well, seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas.
All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are...
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
They've got Max Christie, P.J. Washington out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Flagg, and it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Larson. Here's Hero. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Now here's Washington. It's stolen by Jaquez. Out left to the wing.
Come get it, come get it.
Now Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Flagg. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Jaquez. He's guarded by Washington. Hero with the bucket. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Washington a screen. Here's Irving. Drops one in from the wing.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hero against Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hero's got 6.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Hero against Irving. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Ware. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 14. He takes it in. Irving, the pass to Bagley. Rebound Miami. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Guys, back to you.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving with the drive. And there it is for him. He's got 11.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 13. It's Hero on the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Outside Irving. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And stolen by Bagley. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Flag. Driving in. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Jaquez. Now here's Hero. Give him 8. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Irving, no good. Pass to Larson. Ware with it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Khalil Ware. Tyler Hero is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. And here's Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Fires from deep. Drains the triple. And the Heat lead by 19.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
To the middle. Here's Ware. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Good chance here for Irving. Hits it from the high post.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Hero outside. Has to Ware. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Washington, a screen on Hero. Irving. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
To the left side wing. Here's Ware. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Bagley for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miami with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. From downtown. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Outside Irving. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Here's Yakachonis. He's guarded by Irving.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington, a screen on Wiggins. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Miami's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ware. Not enough on that one as it misses. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Again, Irving missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Yakachonis. He's guarded by Irving. He buries it from 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And it's Miami's ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Miami moving it around. Hero for three. Christie with a rebound. Outside Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Flag. Back to Washington. Tries.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Overrun.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. It's all! Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Overrun.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
The Heat. The Cleveland Cavaliers. The journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Heat Cavs. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell. And it's Jonas in at the two guard. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Jonas. Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
2 wild points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
Harden against Powell. This one for 3. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 5. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Here's Jonas. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. And it's Strus with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Wade a screen on Powell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Mitchell against Harden. Here's Wiggins. Out to Powell. Over Wade. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look for mid-range. He just was trash.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Over Mitchell. Harden's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And they get it, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Harden scanning the floor. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. And he drives in. And the basket is good. Harden's got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Picked away. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen on Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so Powell nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Harden outside. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Harden against Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
You love it when Wiggins is aggressive in the lane. That's when he's at his best.
It's Harden with the drive. Powell with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot by Jonas, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The 3 from Harden. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Mitchell. James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Harden in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you so much. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
To the inside. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Mitchell outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Ellis is checked in for the Cavaliers. Powell against Strus. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Harden against Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Harden caps off the break.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
No coverage that time. Mitchell's got 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 25 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Powell, right wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Wiggins. Over Ellis. That one wide left. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Harden kicks to Ellis. Driving to the basket. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Harden with the drive. Fires from deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
The drive by Powell. And that one is good. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Harden. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers lead by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah. And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first half performance. And that'll do it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Jaime Jaquez, also Khalil Ware out there, and it's Gardner in at the 3 spot.
Allen has to be in the the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Hero banked in off the glass. Hero's got his second bucket of the night. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Now, Hero, he's covered closely and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Screen by Allen. Merrill with the ball to the paint. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Allen's shot is off.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Jaquez outside. Traps in the tray.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Cleveland leading by 14. Screen by Allen. Here's Merrill. Rebound by the Heat. Hero with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Kevin, back over to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. The 8-footer. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Ware. He's looking for Merrill and finds him. Ellis surveying the D. 1:33 left to play in the third. And then Allen slams it in.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Merrill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now Merrill. He has 5. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And yes, it's good. Hero's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Green by Allen. Down low. It's tipped. And it's the Heat on the break. Outside, Hero. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Inside, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And so it's Cleveland up by a dozen here at the end of the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Tyler Hero in for Jonas. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Evan Mobley is out there with Wade, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Mitchell against Harden. Mitchell passes to Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Mitchell against Mitchell. No good on that one. Good D by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 10. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Outside, Hero. Stolen by Mitchell. A 3 from Strus. It's hauled in by Hero.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Mobley, a screen on Wiggins. Harden can't hit. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Stolen by Allen. Mobley right side. Mitchell. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break, and Hero's got it. Now Mitchell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nice move. Smooth move on the jam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Mitchell, explosive finish.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Now Hero. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the three misses. The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley a screen on Mitchell. Another shot. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Now Mobley. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And it looks like just playing the left.
Oh my goodness, the slam.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Now Mobley. Harden outside. Allen a screen on Wiggins. Now Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Ware. Launches it. The three goes down.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harden outside. And they come back with a three of their own.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Hero. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Harden outside.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow! Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all away. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow! Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all away. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Mobley out there with Dean Wade. And it's Harden in at the point. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. From deep, Mitchell counted from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
It's James on the wing. Pass to Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's two awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Doncic. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Now Mobley. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Harden surveying the D. Misses the three. Now Los Angeles with it. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Now here's Doncic. Hits a three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 now.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And it's Harden penetrating from deep. Mobley. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous. but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Harden puts up a three. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
Here's Doncic. Mobley grabs the board.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Mitchell, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer.
Oh, big finish! Man!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Ayton, a screen on Harden. And he's going for the lob. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here comes Cleveland for the finish. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from three. Doncic has got 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Strus knocks down the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley. And 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And he gets that one.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. And Cleveland another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Ayton, a screen on Harden. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 8. Hayes with a screen on Harden. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Doncic against Harden. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And stolen by Hayes. Harden against Doncic. Launches it. Hayes inside. Doncic finds Smart. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Harden. Another miss by Doncic. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Mobley on a screen. Here's Harden. Cleveland again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Doncic, good.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here are the Lakers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Harden, good.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Doncic on the wing, covered by Strus. Hayes with a screen on Harden. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Harden from outside. And Cleveland another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Doncic connects on the foul line jumper. Doncic has got 24.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Mobley. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up, and the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. Ellis comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. Hayes with a screen on Schroeder, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Some room here for Schroeder. Doncic grabs the miss.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
James outside. Hayes with a screen on Bryant. Here's James. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Back to Merrill. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan.
Thanks for...
Well, we saw a whole lot of dribbling out there, Shaq. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble, dribble. You know the saying. But not a lot of play.
Okay, guys, now let's... Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Ellis in at the 3. Here's Schroeder. Yet to see a basket. Merrill outside. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Kennard for 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 10. With the teardrop. The shot by Merrill, no good. And the Lakers shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Hayes with a screen. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Allen a screen. Here's Schroeder. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Kennard for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Merrill. Transit from the wing. Merrill's got 5 points. Lakers trail by 10. Hayes with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's Laravia. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Here's Merrill. And yep, it's good. Merrill's got 7 points for the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Smith. He's covered closely. Pass to Hayes. Kennard outside. Sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Merrill passes to Allen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Merrill passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Ellis. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 13. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Hayes. Kennard outside. From behind the arc. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Out to Schroeder. Merrill outside. Up and over Smith. The shot by Merrill, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Hayes with a screen on Schroeder. Kennard against Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard outside. The 3. They get it back. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayes with a screen on Schroeder. Kennard for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Cavaliers on. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Harden misses.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Ayton, a screen on Strus. And here's Doncic outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Mitchell against Reeves. James, a screen on Mitchell. It's James on the wing. Knocks down the 18-footer. James has got his first points of the night.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Mobley, a screen on Reeves. Mitchell's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
James, outside. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Stolen by Strus. Mitchell drives in. Now Strus from downtown. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, Spider going right at him. Just zero fear.
Lakers trail by 19. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. And here's Doncic outside. Cash from downtown.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Mitchell into the lane. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
1:41 left to play in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. That misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today. Just grabbing that season series.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Harden outside. He launches. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Doncic. James. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 14-point game.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Liddell has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is,
girl is fine and 19. Raised on catfish and collard green. Brown eyes, smelling real sweet.
At the point, standing 6'2", number 11,
There's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with Mobile. And it's Harden in at the point. Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Irving, kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the floater, and the shot goes down. Mitchell's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Cavs. Irving looking for an opening. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, man. Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Harden kicks to Strus. Mitchell outside. Back to Mobley on the wing. Harden. Mobley, a screen on Irving. From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas. Left side, Irving. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And on the way from Irving for three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Anytime Kyrie has a chance to make you pay from deep, he is going to do that.
Lets the three fly, and James Harden hits from deep.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Here's Harden. And the shot goes in. Harden's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game to the scoring.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you guys.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Harden against Irving. From the arc. Good on the triple. 13 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Harden, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bagley sets a screen for Irving. And the three off target. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley a screen on Christie. For three, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Irving. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out to Wade for three. That one doesn't drop. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Irving. Over Wade. Irving finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Washington missing.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Mavericks at... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
On the court for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Evan Mobley is out there with Wade, and it's Harden in at the 1. Irving against Harden. Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. To the middle. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mobley a screen on Irving. Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bagley sets a screen for Irving. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And that's what makes Irving so deadly in the two-man game. His ability to change pace.
Mobley a screen on Irving. To the paint. A rebound by Washington. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. 4-point game. And the Mavericks another 3.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Mitchell. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Bagley sets a screen for Irving. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Washington with the screen on Mitchell. Washington tipped back in for two. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Spruce against Irving. From downtown. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Flag. On the wing, Christie. Launches it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Hit the putback. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Irving for 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Mobley a screen on Christie. Harden can't hit. Dallas leading by 8. Outside Irving. Inside. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Christie with the rebound. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Irving against Mobley. Bagley sets a screen for Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell outside to the inside. Stolen by Washington. And so we conclude the first half. Mavericks lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You look at Cleveland, like...
And that is it for half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
They've got Flag. Max Christie out there with Washington. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Irving at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Merrill passes to Allen. And good that time. Allen's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Cleveland.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Now Flag, still scoreless. Bagley the screen. And a wide open look for Flag. From the top of the key, he buries it. Flag's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. Allen, a screen on Irving. Good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Irving against Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Kyrie Irving. And that's good. Irving's got 31 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Allen with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's Merrill. A three-pointer is right on target. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Washington with it. Pass to Christie. The 3 trains the three-pointer. Christie's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Shooter passes to Merrill. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Down low. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 6. The 3 connects again from distance.
And he's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. It's stolen by Bagley. Christie has the open look. No good with the triple. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Allen with the screen for Ellis. Pass to Allen. Back to Ellis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Christie. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. Last season's performance for him. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Merrill gets the bucket.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder from outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Five to shoot. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wide with it. Picked up by Ellis. Irving against Schroeder. Outside Irving. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with Mobley, and it's Harden in the point guard.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Irving passes to Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Harden surveying the D. With some arc. Strong work and close by Harden.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Bagley with a screen on Wade. Washington kicks to Irving. Goes up on the wing. Wade with the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Cavaliers trailing. Harden outside. Mobley a screen on Christie to tie it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
That one good for two.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Christie against Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Over Christie, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from James Harden.
And over the last few years, we've seen Harden embrace the mid-range jumper, and it is paying dividends.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. Here's Washington. Oh, great touch off the pass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Harden against Christie. Mobley a screen on Christie. Now Mobley. Layup, no good. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Irving drives in. Washington with the screen on Strus. On the wing, Irving. Wade is covered. 4 on the clock. The 3 doesn't go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. There's 1:54 left in the game. Mitchell against Washington. Mitchell outside. They set the screen, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. Mitchell against Irving. There's a screen by Washington. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Wade. And the layup is off. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Irving. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Washington sets the pick for Irving. And get the 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Here's Wade. And stolen by Christie. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving against Mitchell. Here's Irving. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
6 to shoot. Christie fires. For 3. Oh, what a finish.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He drills the 3.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Kyrie. The long shot, no good. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd's oh wow! He's done it again. Dynamite. Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd's oh wow! He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Overwhelmed. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Doncic against Powell.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And here's Mitchell. Powell outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Clock at 6. The shot by James, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins with it, picked up by James. The fader. Doncic grabs the miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Wiggins, and he dunks it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, "Very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. No good on the shot. Smart with the defensive effort. Doncic finds Smart. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 5.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of guarding without fouling.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Hero against Reeves. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Aiden. And stolen by Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses. Doncic left side. And Doncic with the jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in it to 3. Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Right at the free throw line. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Hero, the pass to Powell. Nice move. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic finds Reeves. James against Wiggins. Ayton, a screen on Wiggins. James passes to Ayton. Wiggins with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Powell for 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Powell. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the shot's good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Heat trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Doncic outside. From outside the arc.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
For three, Powell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Hero against Reeves. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Doncic driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. 3-pointer off the mark.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Adebayo against Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Adebayo. Ayton finds James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around it.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
It could go. No good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's
Check it out, Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Miami Heat.
I like the way.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Also, Simone Fontecchio out there. Khalil Ware out there with Jonas. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Hey, I like the recognition there. They got what they wanted.
Kennard for 3. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite three-point shooter.
The Lakers lead by 5. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And another 3 for the Lakers.
So efficient. Even from long range, Kennard gets off a smooth shot.
Here's Jonas. No points yet. Over to the wing. Miami moving it around. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. The putback. Here's Ware. Goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Jonas. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Kennard outside. There's the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Has to Ware. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Ware's got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch! That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Jonas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Jaquez. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Counted. Jaquez has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Hachimura, the pass to Kennard. For 3, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Ware. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Ware's got 8 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice shot by Kennard.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Rebound Miami. Up top Ware. Give him 8. Count it. 10 points for him.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Kennard with it. Hayes with a screen. Fires from deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Luke Kennard. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. Here's Yakichonis, and it's Miami with another. Los Angeles leading by 13. Now Kennard from deep three-point land. No good that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Kennard outside. Pass to Hayes. A deep three. And again for three.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Yakichonis. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. Now here's Kennard. He's closely guarded. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Yakichonis grabs the board.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Kennard outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Ball stolen. Fast break Miami. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Kennard outside. Launches it from deep. He just drills it from way back.
No doubt Kennard possesses the shooting ability to take over, and he's doing it here.
Flushes it down with both hands.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
From deep three-point range. Oh, it's off. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. It's a 16-point game. Hachimura there for the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Oh! tough three. And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 16. Jacks up a three. Oh, it doesn't go. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Kennard. Outside Hachimura. Five on the clock. Puts up the tray. It's off.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls off three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overruled. Oh, Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. It's all. Wow.
Number 45, Mitchell.
With every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time. Every team comes in with a clean slate. You've put a ton of work into your offseason in terms of individual skill development. There's a lot of optimism, and so much has yet to play out.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Flag. Marvin Bagley is out there with P.J. Washington. And there's Christie, and it's Irving in at the point. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Washington with the screen on Adebayo. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Shots good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Irving kicks to Bagley. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Mitchell. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Irving against Mitchell. Wiggins, a screen on Irving. Shot clock at 5, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has become adept at knowing how to get separation and get his shot off. That's nice pick and roll play.
Washington with the screen on Mitchell. Irving against Mitchell. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Bagley. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Wiggins, a screen on Irving. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving passes to Bagley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Mitchell against Irving. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Bagley sets a screen for Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Mitchell. Stolen by Washington. And they're pushing it up. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And it's Wiggins missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Washington with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Mavericks with the rebound. And here we go. And on the way from Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Powell finds Hero. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Christie. Hero attacking.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get.
The Heat shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Irving, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Irving's got his second basket of the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Here's Irving. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat out front, up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Washington. Flag is out there with Irving. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. Driving inside. Outside for Bagley. And here's Washington outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Washington's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. Adebayo finds Powell. Back to Adebayo. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
Here's Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Here's Hero. And no good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Irving against Mitchell. Bagley the screen. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Wiggins a screen on Bagley. Back to Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Wiggins has got 5 points so far. Here's Irving. Outside, Bagley. Back to Irving. Bagley sets a screen for Irving. Pocket 6. And another basket for Dallas. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Bagley. Christie with the screen on Adebayo. Bagley, no good. He'd have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Hero with the screen on Christie. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Elbow shot is on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. Irving against Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Pass to Christie. Back to Washington. Outside Irving. Over Mitchell. Irving can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Here's Hero. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot. You can use it against teams who overplay that three-point line.
The shot's good from Irving.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside, Adebayo. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Bagley. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. The shot's good. Irving's got 16 points.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Great team that time from Bagley. That one, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel?
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule. And that'll do it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Jonas. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Khalil Ware, and it's Gardner in at the small forward position. So that's where Expulsor starts the second half with. Here's Jaquez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jaquez has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Flag with it. Hasn't made one yet. And that one, good.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
Here's Jonas. Pass to Ware. Here's Jonas. To the middle. Here's Larson. It's blocked.
Denied by the rook. Cooper flag believe the hype.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Ware finds Hackett. Back to Ware, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And a wide open look for Flag from outside off the mark.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Pass to Hackett. Gordon defended by Christie. Here's Ware. They set the pick. A baseline J. Out left to the wing for the lead. Bagley with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. And it's Bagley at the elbow. A solo fast break by himself. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Irving surveying the floor. Washington with the screen on Hackett. No good from Irving. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
From past the arc, Kyrie Irving, and that's good. Irving's got 19 points.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Ware. Over Bagley. Ware, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And here is Washington. Here's Christie. A 3-ball. Jonas grabs the rebound. Doris energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3-and-D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So he gets them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Shot, high post, and he hits the jumper for 2. 21 points in the game.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
Pass to Ware, launches a 3, bangs home the trifecta. Ware's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Here's Larson. And it's Ware in the corner. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Pass to Irving. Here's Christie. Outside Irving. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 3. And we're coming back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
it's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Max Christie. Irving is out there with Flag. Then there's Washington. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jaquez with the screen on Irving. Here's Jonas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Christie with the screen for Bagley. Pass to Flag. Shoots over Jaquez. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Gardner. Hits it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Irving kicks to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, P.J. Washington, so skilled at knowing when to rise and fire.
Here's Larson. Pass to Ware. There's the three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 24 points.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Now Christie. Outside Irving. To take the lead. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Here's Ware. Defended by Bagley. Oh, the slam dunk. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Outside, Bagley. Washington sets the pick for Bagley. And here is Irving. Beyond the arc. Here's Flag. Jaquez defending, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. It's a one-point game. Now, Hero. Defense right on him. Flag with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Christie. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bagley sets a screen for Flag. 5 to shoot. Lays it in off the window.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Wiggins sets a screen for Hero. Outside Wiggins. Here's Hero. Wiggins, a screen on Washington. Outside Wiggins. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Big shot maker. Wiggins poised in the clutch.
Bagley outside. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Mitchell. Bagley sends a screen for Irving. Bagley, Irving outside. Missed on the three. In transition, here comes Miami.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And there's the three.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Mitchell outside. Now here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Irving. Here's Washington. Irving up top.